So let's talk about when the abuser thinks they're your boss, which is funny because you can quit in a like with a boss, but the abuser doesn't want you to quit. The abuser wants you to stay, and so this is the kind of abuser that's very hypercritical. They see themselves in a position above you, which is why they feel very comfortable being hypercritical in your direction. And so they're telling you what to do. They're telling you how to do it. They're telling you how to think, how to feel, how to act. Um, this might be a parent. This might be a friend. This might be your significant other. But somebody who believes and who feels entitled to tell you what to do. And then, if you don't do it to their standard, then you're going to hear about it. They might even punish you, which that is like, you are 100% dealing with an abuser if someone feels entitled to punish you. In their minds, they're above you. And it could be a person who's like, oh, well, I'm smart and I'm smarter than you, so that's why I get to tell you what to do, and run away from those people. That's not how we do as human beings. We do not make determinations of things based off intelligence. Uh, Very many smart people are incorrect about many things. Um, you know, but at our core, we're all human beings who get to make decisions for ourselves, even if they're not the most optimal or smartest or whatever. So they don't get to come in because they think they're right or they're the smartest or whatever it is, and be hypercritical. Um, and I want to say, this is where start as you mean to go on really comes into play. Because one thing I see with very accommodating people is they will very much accommodate this other person. Um, and then, however many, maybe it's a year in, maybe it's 3 months, maybe it's 3 years, whatever. At some point, they're like, hey, I'm being very accommodating here and this isn't fair. And the other person's like, why are you trying to do things differently? Like, I was never going to do house stuff, let's say, or whatever it is. So, you know, that can be a trap. Like, you really need to be not over functioning, not over giving, because then you're going to find yourself in a situation with a person who's not interested at all in doing anything. Like, we want to be looking for people who are adults, who are adulting, who are taking care of themselves and their things, who understand that these are shared activities and they're not all on you. Um, I can tell you from experience, the more you do, the more people then feel entitled to what you do, and the more they feel like if you don't do it, you've failed, and that you're a bad person, which doesn't make any sense. This is like that upside down thing I was talking to you guys about in another video, which is like, you know, unhealthy people have upside down responses to what's normal. Because the normal is if someone does something for you, that's a gift, and we're very excited about it, and we're happy and appreciative. But somebody with an abusive mindset, or an unhealthy mindset, they just feel like, oh, now I'm entitled to that. Like, some people are looking at the world through a dominance mindset. And so by you doing nice things, they see that as you being submissive to them, and that they get to now like power over you and tell you what to do. And so it's so important to not do things for others that they should be doing for themselves. And that's a hard lesson to learn if you're like a giving, caring person. Um, because also we all go through hard times, but sometimes those hard times are like 3 years, and then it's 10 years, and you're just like, what happened to my life? So you don't want to be in a position where you feel as though you have to be managing somebody, and you don't want to be in a position where someone feels like they are managing you. Um, Really, the healthy dynamic is understanding that we're adults and we all get to make decisions for ourselves. And so don't date someone who's not willing to be an adult. Anyway, I hope this makes sense. I'll talk to you next time.